Hi everyone, Melissa here, coming today with a different kind of video. I am going to be sharing my first love, which was scrapbooking years ago, and then I switched to card making, and now that's my second love. Anyways, Sybil B asked me maybe a month ago, 2 months ago or so, if I would share some of my scrapbooking that I did years ago. And so, Sybil B, this is for you. So let's get started. This might be kind of a long video. I understand if you don't want to see it. Anyway, so my husband and I took a road trip with a few friends, and so this is what you'll be seeing today. This symbol is an overlay of that you could just put right on top of your papers there. I don't know if they still have something like this. I'm sure they do, but anyways, an overlay. And back then I went to scrapbooking stores to collect my stickers and a bunch of like rub-ons and everything. That's how I crafted back then. I did not have my silhouette or Cricut or anything like that. But anyway, so we went from here, which is South Bend, Indiana, out west to Colorado Peak, which was our main destination, but we hit a few things in between. And then this, I want to say, was a picture from New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico. There we go. And then this is a picture of Pikes Peak. And then let me try and turn in order. So the next step was this map of the United States. I picked that up and I just kind of drew in all of the stops that we made and came back and went back. So we traveled, I want to say, over 3,000 miles for this trip. And that was in 2007. All right. And I did cover up my friends because I didn't get the permission to show their pictures. So there goes the first picture for Colorado bound there. And then these are just some of the states that we went through. And just remember, I am trying to go in the order that we went. So this is when we actually made it to Colorado. And this is just some things that I just put in there. And then there goes the second page there. And like I said, I did not get my friends permission to show their pictures, so their pictures will be covered. Some of these I'm going to have to tape back down. And then this is why we were in search of Pikes Peak. And these are all of the things that we saw getting there. Hopefully you can see everything. But and then there goes some of the Colorado mines that we kind of passed up and just farmland and things. There goes the Teresa mine. And I just wrote a little bit of history about that. Okay, and this is my husband and I. We took some pictures there. And then I made pockets to put some of the memorabilia that we got from there, some of the maps and things. And then this is when we were traveling up Pikes Peak, getting ready to go up there. These are some of the pictures I took. And believe me, I cried after we got so far up. And this is the summit of Pikes Peak there. It was so gorgeous there. And then this is coming back down Pikes Peak. You know, if you go all the way to the top and you start coming down and you ride your brakes too much, they make you pull over if your brakes are exceeding a certain temperature. So anyways, this is where we had to pull over and let our brakes cool off. And so these are some of the pictures that I took coming back down the mountain. And this is still the summit of Pikes Peak here. These are just extra pictures I threw in. Back then I used the eyelet setter, and back then it was hammering before they got the other eyelet setters. And I just got rid of that hammer one. But all right, this is the next one. I took this picture of my husband. Actually, it was my husband and my friend. And he was in the picture. I cropped him out, but I thought my husband was just breathtaking in this picture, so I popped that in there like that. And there goes the other side. And so this is when we were at the Seven Falls in Pikes Peak, at Pikes Peak. And then here goes that picture that I cropped my friend out of there. Now, in my scrapbooking pages, some of them I hid little notes and things. And I didn't tell my family, you know, I want this to be something in history that they can look back on, and if they were to pull up something like this, they'll see that I wrote little notes and things. So those are just like hidden messages within the scrapbook that I made. And then there goes that picture. And this is when we were at Seven Falls. And this is actually a hummingbird. You can see it right there. Caught him in mid-flight there, trying to eat. And there goes another bird down there. And this is when my friend was going up the steps, and she was trying to get up these 224 steps. She didn't make it. She was on her way right back down. So I thought I would just make a little page about that. Oh, this is the Royal Gorge. Absolutely beautiful. This is beautiful. It was breathtaking. We went on the train and we rode down the Royal Gorge. It was absolutely breathtaking. I loved it. After all of that, after all the travel, we all said we should have spent more time in Colorado, but we only spent 3 days. And then there goes river rafting. This is while we were in the train going down the Royal Gorge. We seen some river rafters, and I actually cut these out by hand, the little canoe sticks. All right, and this is the Cave of the Winds. We visited that while we were there, and yeah, I just did pictures there. Absolutely stunning. Did you get the chance? Go there. This is in New Mexico. Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I am almost finished. And then this is in Texas on our way back. We actually was trying to decide whether or not we want to go to the Grand Canyon, but we ended up going to Colorado, but we passed up the Palo Duro Canyon or Palo Duro Canyon, not sure how you say that. And so we were able to drive down in this. And so we thought it was kind of fun that we were able to visit a canyon while we were there. And then I kind of tell that in that little story there that we were able to visit still a canyon. And that was just like, we just drove up on it. And then I made little pockets and things to put these in. So these can come out and you can read about it. Oh, this is on Route 66. We passed up the Colorado Ranch there. And we were able to put our name somewhere, I think right here on there. I'm sure they're covered up by now. And this is still our trip back. We visited the Oral Roberts University there. And we all took pictures in front of the praying hands. And this was in where is this at? I want to say Louisville, Kentucky. And so I just took a picture of our hotel, my husband sitting there relaxing, and I just kind of cut the page there so it'll be on both sides like that. But that was my first love. I should go back to it because now I have grandkids. I can do pictures and things of, but I just haven't yet. So Sybil, I hope you got a little bit of inspiration of how I used to do or craft back then. And yeah, maybe I'll pick it back up. I don't know, who knows. But that is it. Thanks so much, everyone. That is all I have for you. You all have a blessed and crafty day.